This is how I upgraded my Clone Trooper helmet. I'm starting off here with a base white helmet I made about a year ago, and recently decided it's probably about time I finish it. I printed out a design I wanted to base my helmet on, and began sketching out where I wanted all the color to go. I then masked off all the area I wanted to stay white, and added some liquid latex to add that realistic paint chip effect. I took this Rust-Oleum Satin Lagoon and applied 2 light coats over all the exposed areas. Peeling off the masking tape is so satisfying. It could be my favorite part of a build. It just revealing those crisp lines is the best. This is also the point which I rub off the liquid latex I laid down earlier to reveal that nice worn look we're going for. To get the nice dirtied up look I'm going for with this helmet, I take a black wash, which is just acrylic paint mixed with water, and paint that over various spots of the helmet and wipe it off with a dry paper towel before it dries completely. And what this will do will just darken down all the whites and blues, which will make the helmet just look a lot dirtier and give it a much more realistic look. I recently got an airbrush and was wanting to try it out on this helmet. Basically what you do is you airbrush in all the deep recesses of the helmet, which gives the helmet a lot more contrast and really darkens up those edges. I've seen other creators use this method to add more realistic weathering to helmets because it's supposed to seem like it's been on a battlefield, and airbrushing gives that effect that dirt and grime has been building up just over a long period of time. I also used a paper towel soaked in isopropyl alcohol to rub off any excess black paint. I also airbrushed a little bit of black onto the rangefinder. I also wanted to try another new method on this helmet. I got some brown oil paint and mixed it with some oil paint thinner, and if you look in Revenge of the Sith, you can see there's like rust. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure it's rust buildup just on like specifically the ear sections of the helmet, and I was just trying to recreate that effect by using a little bit at a time, just dabbing it where I think it needs to go, and once again rubbing off any excess if I went too overboard, and I think the effect it gave is quite good. Most Clone Trooper helmets have 10 blue stripes underneath the cheek sections on each side of their helmets, and to get that effect I printed out some templates I found, and I made sure to size them properly, and then I laid down some masking tape and laid down the template that I cut out and drew in the template, then went in and carefully sliced away the masking tape with an X-Acto knife to reveal a template I could then paint in. I didn't want to mask off the whole helmet to use spray paint on these parts, so I just took some blue acrylic paint and dabbed it in, just doing a lot of light layers to get that deep blue color I was going for, and I also added a bit of liquid latex in there to make it look a lot more worn, and I think it gave a cool effect. I also did a little bit of light gray dry brushing on the rangefinder as well as the gray earpiece. I took a bit of silver paint and dry brushed over the respirators and the little black detail on the very front of the helmet. Finally, I went in with a matte clear coat and sealed in all the hard work I did. I also clear coated the rangefinder separately. I did 2 good coats on both the helmet and rangefinder and waited about 15 minutes in between coats. Once the clear coat had dried, I was getting really excited about the final product I had, but there was still a little bit more to do. I 3D printed this hex mesh material and cut it out to the shape of the teeth. I cleaned off the old visor with some isopropyl alcohol and then hot glued in the teeth backing and the visor. I then added some padding to the top of the dome and that was it. The helmet was done. I'm really happy with how the whole thing turned out. It's nothing like I ever expected it to be, but I couldn't be happier with the final product. If you like this tutorial, be sure to follow. I'll be making more videos like this one, and go check out my Instagram page if you want to see more of me. And with that, that's gonna be it. Thanks for watching.